Investigation is a tricky one. I think the special prosecutor is something that we can easily work along with. But in terms of a private investigator, what we would normally do is allow the family, if they so wish. I think we had done it in another case up north, in the Derrick case, allowed the family to appoint a police officer of their choosing or a private investigator of their choosing to oversee and to liaise with the investigating officer to so as to comfort them, or an attorney, exactly, so that they can feel comforted in the process that's taking place. But as you know, a lot of the investigative work really happens within 48 hours of the particular incident. And so in that case, in the current case, a lot of the information was gathered by police quite efficiently. But again, if it is the family would want to have a private investigator or an attorney or a police officer of their choosing having oversight of the file, then we have zero problem with that. We want this to be as transparent as possible, but at the end of the day, the police are charged with the responsibility to investigate crimes in our country.
In respect to Derrick O's, that was done, and I think the family were satisfied with the investigation done by the police. And the person who was identified as that liaison was a relative of theirs. Even though eventually the person declined, but the family eventually were happy with the gesture from the police in offering them that opportunity to have someone oversee the investigation.
So in practice it did not play out?
It did not play out in practice, no. But I heard the minister's interview last night in respect to the Ramnarace, and I personally have no difficulty as a commissioner. I agree with the minister. If it is that we want to show transparency, it must not only be said, but manifest itself through our actions. And I am willing to accommodate the family members, if they so wishes, to have an attorney of their choice or a police officer of their choice to look at the file and see if there is anything that the police may be missing